Hello and welcome to FiveJay Gaming. I'm FiveJay, and today we're going to continue and potentially complete Mega Man X2. I'm in the final stages with the bosses, you know, the end bosses, but you never know how many stages there are, at least if you've never beaten the game before. And so I don't really know how many more levels to expect and how long I'm going to be playing each of these levels. So maybe I'll beat it today. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, looks like right now we got us Parker in here, but that's cool. How's it going, Parker? You changed your name. You're now Parker the Gamer Man. That's awesome. How's it going, man? Excuse me, Gamer Man. I stuttered that. Gamer Man. There we go. Oh, Mega Man X. It was a pretty hard time last time on whatever that level was. It was just some really tough spot. Oh, I think we didn't beat that level too, so we're going to end up having to redo it, aren't we? Yeah, I think so. So we'll be reminded very quickly exactly what was so tough about it. Great song, though, and I love when you upgrade Mega Man's armor. Sorry, X's armor. He's technically just X. His name isn't even Mega Man, which is strange considering it is a Mega Man X game. So is he Mega Man? Is there a Mega Man in Mega Man X? Otherwise, why is this called Mega Man at all if there's no Mega Man in Mega Man X? So that's a curiosity to me. Ah, what tomfoolery. Oh, perfect. That doesn't matter now. Oh, that's right. It was these parts that were tough. This one in particular is easy, but some of the later ones we struggled with time and again. So we'll see how we deal with it this time. Aha, like this one. Oh, see, we got hit there and we almost fell back into it after we were already out. That's part of what can be really frustrating about this part. It seems to make a noise now whenever I get hit. I think it's part of damage reduction from my body armor. It's just funny sounding. Go, little buddy, go! If you do it just right, I think you can destroy the guy before he even pulls it all the way together. But you gotta do it just right. So we've gotten one extra life already, and I know over here there's another extra life. So if we can get to the end of this level, we'll end it, because they keep regenerating, we'll end it with at least one extra life. So right now we're at 2 extra lives. It's sitting at 4. Parker says, thanks for waking me up with the notification, lol. Yeah, no problem. J.E. is here. What's up, J.E.? Says, I'm listening to the Captain America theme from the Winter Soldier soundtrack while you're talking, FiveJay. I have it synced perfectly so I can hear you over the music. Perfect. There you go. So you really like that, that soundtrack, huh? Good stuff. I can't think of the theme right now off the top of my head, but... Oh, I see one problem we're going to have. Maybe we should exit the level. We might not be able to, though. Yeah, we can't. Because we have to beat the level. We have no sub-tanks. So... Woo! Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with that, I guess. If we can get to a boss in this area, anyway. There's a good chance we're not. Matt the Bam's here. What's up, dude? He says he's playing Pokemon Let's Go. Nice, good stuff. I love it. Eevee and Pikachu, that's a hard choice, honestly. Oh, see, that's the kind of garbage that happens. I might actually let myself get killed 3 times here because I do think it would be wise to have my sub-tanks filled up. I'm just not sure the fastest way to get killed. An idea. Oh, those aren't spikes. They're zappy zaps. Usually spikes are the one-hit kill. Well, this'll work, but it's slow. Mad the Band just beat Lieutenant Surge. Ah, that's a classic one. You see the gym right away, and you can't get to it until you do the whole SS and business. Which was always weird. You have to, like, rub this old guy's back to get that special move to cut the little bush that's in the way. Like, first of all, I think you could squeeze around that bush there and get into that gym, but nah, you're not able to. And second of all, why are we rubbing an old man's back? It's weird. We're like 10 in that game. I suppose this is really better than the spikes business. No better or worse, but probably faster because it doesn't have to go as far. And there we go. Took a sweet time on that last one. Would it have been faster to have just quit? I guess I don't know how the save system works. If I'm going to lose my save. Come here, guy. J.E. says they played with the Batman comic book mythology so much with the Fox Gotham TV series. It's not even funny. Well, is it supposed to be funny? I think they like to do that sort of stuff because they want to tell you a new story. Because you've heard the old story. Maybe you've got a specific way in your mind you want it to play out. And when they're retelling it in that way and it didn't go exactly how you liked it, you'd be disappointed. But if they give you something new and it was, interesting and enjoyable, then they've succeeded. Like, the Christian Bale Batman movies, really not a whole lot like the comic books, but they're very good and they're very entertaining. And they make their own little world that's a very good Batman world. So that's what they're doing with the TV show. It's weird, though. How long can Gotham go on before you have to get Batman in there? Or is Batman already in there? I don't watch it, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, so now that we have officially run out of lives, let's go fill up those E-tanks quick. I think it's this level. And then we'll do this all over again. But this time we'll try more than once to get through the level. And of course, succeed. Aha! Oh, and we'll have a third extra life. Because we'll get out of this with that extra life from there. Ooh, this is going to be good. Yeah, we don't really have to care about this guy. We just need to get to the left there. A little passage. Do you like the water levels, though? I think in Mega Man, the water levels are just excellent. A lot of people don't like water levels in Mario, but I always liked the water levels here. And I didn't really have any problems with the water levels in Mario, honestly. Especially if you had the frog suit. Then it was excellent. Fill up those sub-tanks. Brilliant, they're already full. I am missing one more sub-tank, though, so that is kind of unfortunate. Oh, that's right, it makes you watch the cutscene again. Bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum. That's the one. Madlabam says, I got Pokemon Yellow, like, just before Let's Go got announced. So I just got Eevee. Nice. Yeah, Yellow is a great game, man. I always loved Red and Blue, and Yellow was Red and Blue, but more anime-like. So, nothing to complain about, really. Well, I mean, there were still things to complain about because it was still, like, a really slow game. Like, it was just not fast. A lot of the things you had to do were so slow-paced, and there weren't really any shortcuts to do any of it. And they were still missing things like seeing the experience that your Pokemon had and stuff. A lot of things that Silver and Gold had fixed, but Yellow is clearly the superior way to play Red and Blue. Without playing Red and Blue, I suppose, since it's not Red and Blue, technically. Haha! Usually that Scorpion guy hits me once, but I got the drop on him that time. Ooh, both times. Take that. Oh. If I had just not jumped, I would have taken no damage. Woohoo! I'm skating by a lot of damage we normally take. Oh, 2 for 1. One hit, not bad, not bad. Jay says, I don't mind they did that, FiveJay. It's just some people hold up the comic book mythology like a Bible, and they expect it to be followed. Anyway, Gotham is ending this year with Season 5. Here's what I don't understand about that, though, is that the comic books have been around for, like, almost 100 years now. Batman, specifically, a very long time. We're talking at least 80 years. So, what is the canon story? You know what I mean? They've retold it so many times that I think people just choose what they think of as the canon. But there really isn't one. There's so many different versions of the same story. The man says, Jay, does your shirt say anything, or is it just a blank, boring red? You can't see most of what it says here. It says, give generously, live generously. This is a shirt that I got from Feed My Starving Children. This is a wonderful charity about feeding people in countries that don't have enough money for food. Some places in the world, they don't have enough money to get food on a daily basis. And they end up trying to fill their stomachs with mud pies. It's not food, but it makes them feel less hungry. So, they're starving to death. So Feed My Starving Children is an organization where you can not only donate money to, but a lot of the work is done by volunteers. You can just show up there at one of their centers, and you will pack these nutrition packets. It's essentially rice or potatoes, and they add in there some dehydrated vegetables and vitamins and minerals in there. And they vacuum seal it, and they pack them in these boxes, and then they ship off pallets and pallets and pallets to these different countries, and they will give you out all these things of food free to these people that can't afford to eat. So the volunteers package all the food, and they pay for all the food, and it's a really awesome charity. Consider going there some weekend and spending, I think it's only like an hour or an hour and a half. It's not very long. You go there for a session, there's a group of people, and you pack some stuff, and they tell you exactly how much you packed and how many meals that equals and all the people that you'll feed with those meals, and you'll have done a great thing. So this is a shirt that I got from that organization. So, yeah. Anything that you buy from their store, goes towards paying for that, the food they send out too. So, yeah, it's a really, really great charity. Parker says, Jay, I found a hidden seed in Isaac. My uncle showed it to me, lol. Do you want it? Do I want it? How can I have it? I don't understand. Simon's here. What's up, dude? He says, oi, mate, quick drop by. Hey, Simon. How's it going? Hey, an Android 17. It's been a long time, dude. How's it going? Says, hey, Five Crew, right now I'm at work, so I can't talk much. Been so busy lately, but getting things sorted. Well, that's good. Busy can be good as well. So, but good to see you again. Glad you're doing all right. Simon just says to leave a like. Thanks, dude. Luke's also here. Welcome, welcome. Matt Them's gonna take off. No problem, dude. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna abandon that conquest because that was not gonna end well. So we'll go a little ways away from it. We'll come back. And it should be respawned. Give me a second chance to try and beat it. I think I gotta be on this side if I want to do it right. Oh no, you bungled it. Yep, you bungled it. White, white. Luke says, spirits don't deconfirm fighters. I don't know what that means. Parker says, here, have it, basement. Oh wait, that's like a code that you input? Oh, interesting. Well, thanks, dude. When you say seed, that's like one of those randomized runs, right? So you can like replay a run if you use a specific code. Cool, man. Thanks. J.E. says, I was watching the news the other night and they said they want Minnesota legislation to do more to help the homeless people. Oh, of course. That's always been one of my dreams, is to find or to found a charity that would help homeless people. I'm not exactly sure what specifically I want to do because, you know, so many things have been tried and while they might help a little bit, they haven't helped enough, you know? So I'm trying to think what I could do, what idea I could have that would help the situation. Okay, we got past that one. Gotcha. Alright. What little fool am I facing right now? This guy didn't... No, we did all this! Oh no, seriously? What? I swear, man, we did all this. We faced him and his two other cronies already. Why am I redoing this? No! It's like the last stream didn't happen. Oh, man. Why? Oh. Well, we're not going to let ourselves lose this time. Somebody said the bubble was his weakness, but I've yet to see that come true. Oh, it actually is working now. I don't know why it wasn't working before. There we go. Huh. Maybe I was just hitting him before at a time when he wasn't vulnerable to anything. That could be. Parker says that's a secret code for a secret mode. Intriguing. Luke says, Smash Ultimate. People say spirits deconfirm fighters. They don't. I don't know what you mean by that. Deconfirm spiders. Not spiders. Wow. Fighters. They said Piranha Plant doesn't have a spirit, which is true, but Piranha Plant is technically Petey Piranha, and Petey has a spirit. Well, I don't know that Piranha Plant is technically Petey Piranha, because Petey Piranha is one of many Piranha Plants, right? There's more than one out there. And I don't have any idea what you're talking about. You're very confusing right now. Doesn't have the spirit. What do you mean? And deconfirming fighters. What does that mean? Oh, wait. I think I get what you're saying now. You're saying if there's a spirit out there for a character, then people are saying that means that particular character cannot have a fighter in the game, so they're using that as like a means of finding out, or guessing rather, who does or does not make an appearance as the next, or one of the next DLC fighters. Okay, I'm getting you now. Took me a second, but we figured it out. I'm pretty sure we won't have to replay that level. But it kind of seems like I have to beat the game now all in one go, or it's going to make me redo all of the final boss levels. Which would be just awful. Dude, I've almost got this fish guy dead. I don't think I've ever killed that fish guy all the way. We only have one sub-tank to fill, and it looks like we're good. Plus, we got another extra life. Now we got 6 lives. We should be able to do this now. Jay says, I don't drink tea. What do you drink? Not tea. Thor and Doctor Strange. Ah, yes, and then it brings him like a big glass of grog or whatever. I remember that scene now. Ah, those movies. Also good. Though not all of them are like family friendly, you know what I mean? Like, they've added a lot more content that's aimed at an older audience. It's not exactly R-rated, but definitely not all PG. Yes, that's right. This level. Totally remember this. We got frustrated in this level, too. But, because we played it last time, hopefully it'll go a lot better this time. Didn't take that many tries to beat the last one. We only had to get to the boss once, and we took him out. So, if we can do a similar type of thing this time, and get to the boss, and take him out in one try, then we'll be in a good spot. That's right. Oh, close, but not worth it now. Okay, I forget if I need to do the flame charge or not. I'm gonna guess no. Oh, I should have guessed yes. White, white. Parker says, wait, Sans doesn't have a spirit yet. Yay, Sans for Smash. Lol. Yeah, I don't think Sans is coming. Seems to me that they choose characters from major series. You know, Cloud from Final Fantasy. Ryu from Street Fighter. And maybe it's not the biggest series in the world, but it's definitely bigger than Undertale. Joker from Persona 5. And if they do Nintendo characters, then they seem to say, anything goes, let's put a Piranha Plant in there. We'll see if a Goomba makes his way in there, because they've done interesting things with Goombas over the past. You know, giving them ways to be protected. They've been in the, what are those, Kerberos shoe or whatever that thing is called. They've had the big stacks of Goombas in Mario Odyssey. Oh, fail. There's that, like, female Goomba that the other Goombas, like, are attracted to. You never know what they're gonna do. I think we've seen Goombas in, like, hard hats and other weird stuff inside of machines or whatnot. So you've seen Goombas do strange things besides just walk left and right and go, Murr. So, we'll see. I could see them do literally anything from the Mario world. Maybe a golden coin is going to be a playable character. You never know what Nintendo's going to do. Actually, a question block might be interesting. Oh, don't be this way. Yeah, that's what you wanted. Oh, hang on. Luke says, technically, Petey Piranha and Piranha Plant are the same character. For short, I'll call him Petey, so Petey is an ordinary Piranha Plant, but his final smash makes him Petey Piranha. Got it? No, I don't agree, because Petey Piranha was a boss in Super Mario Sunshine, and he was massive. He was a really big dude. Besides, not every Piranha Plant is Petey Piranha Plant. even though he was maybe at one point an ordinary Piranha Plant and he got all big and huge. I don't agree that he has to be Petey Piranha at all. Parker says, Sans will come to the game! Jay says, I know, judging by the trailer, Spider-Man Far From Home has some language that isn't appropriate for children under 13. A lot of Marvel movies have that nowadays, it seems. Yes, Parker, Bayonetta isn't Smash since the Wii U days. Luke says, and Petey isn't in the game yet, and he doesn't have the ordinary Piranha Plant spirit, but he is the same character as Petey Piranha Plant. Petey is the same as Petey. Wow, that's a revelation. But Petey Piranha Plant has a spirit. Yeah, again, I don't think that those are the same, and I don't see your logic in saying that they're the same. Jeff or Paula, says Parker. That'd be kind of fun. I think that only makes sense if Nintendo actually does plan on continuing the series. And I'm not sure if they actually do, honestly. I don't know if we'll ever actually see Mother 3 even in the US. Chrono. Chrono would be kind of fun. Yeah, I guess Chrono would be under the same logic as Jeff or Paula. I guess they don't have to use characters that they're planning on using again. I mean, we've never seen Ice Climbers come back, so I suppose that's the case. We did see Pit come back, though, and that was cool. Well, first things first. Ba-bam! And then what else was it? It was this one. If we just kind of stand right here, there was like nothing he could do but die. Yeah, he can't hit us here. Brilliant. Genius. Or Goku. Yeah, I don't know that Goku's coming. I think that Nintendo has stated that Goku's not coming. So I think that one's not happening. But other ones, you never really know what they're going to do. Because it seems to be that they're mostly using characters that are just from video games. Or at least their origin is video games. So Goku, his origin is not video games. Even though he appears in video games. Plenty of them. That's not his origin, so he's not necessarily a video game character, you know? Do. Luke says there's a relation between the character. Petey, for his final smash, he turns into Petey Piranha. So he technically is the Piranha Plant. Again, he's a Piranha Plant. There's not a single Piranha Plant that multiplies himself 100 times to fill in a level. There's a Petey Piranha Spirit representing the Piranha Plant. There's a Petey Piranha Spirit representing Petey Piranha Plant. Not necessarily a standard no-name Piranha Plant. Like how all the toads, you know? There's more than one red toad. There's loads of them. But they're not all the same person, right? So just because Petey Piranha Plant is a Piranha Plant doesn't mean all Piranha Plants are Petey. Parker says, if Joker isn't Smash, anyone is in, like, Dixie or Cranky. Well, anyone, potentially, from video games. Dixie or Cranky would be awesome. I think, personally, Dixie would be a great choice. She's got the propeller hat. It's not even a propeller. It's like a big feather, but she uses it like a propeller. And she uses it to great effect. We didn't use a sub-tank, so we can just go straight to the next stage. Parker says, or Shadow, Tails, or Silver, or Knuckles. Tails, I think, again, would be really awesome. Back to the idea of the propeller. I think that just makes it fun. Plus, Tails actually had his own game. It was Tails Pocket Adventure, I think it was called. And he got to have different gadgets and things, so I think there's a lot more you could actually do with Tails than you could do with Sonic. So, yeah, I think Tails would be a really interesting addition. This is kind of silly. You have to, like, jump to get this. There's no other tool that does grabbing, so like this is the only one. There must be a specific way to do this. Oh! And if that was it, then it didn't matter because I was interrupted. Get off me. No! Too many of these guys! No! Okay, the plan was... try this. Oh, man, if that doesn't work, I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Kind of silly, if you ask me. Get him off me! Seriously, what? There we go. Jay says, I don't care for those NES homebrew games, FiveJay, like Battle Kid, for example. It'd probably frustrate me. I don't know if I know that one. But homebrew games can be alright. Usually they're not amazing, but sometimes they can be. A lot of people really love AM2R. Luke says, here's a fact. Rosalina appeared first in Mario-kun manga in the 90s. So she originated from a manga, so anyone can make it in. Okay. But she originated in a manga for a video game series. So I still don't think that's a good analogy at all. I still don't think that works. Parker says, even Isaac. Isaac could maybe make it. But that series is mature, so I don't know. I really am not sure. What would be interesting, actually, is I wonder if we would see maybe one of the Resident Evil characters. Again, that is a mature series, but... I mean, we saw Snake. And that's definitely not all ages series either. I hated this part. Hopefully, though, we've gotten better at this part. And we don't have to try 17 billion times like we did before. Yes! Okay, this is fine. Just don't fall. It's your only requirement. Don't fall right now. Okay, now we're in a decent spot. Chelsea's here. What's up, Chelsea? Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, Bayonetta. That's a mature series too. Yeah, you're right. With those, it's very possible that we could get somebody from other mature games. So yeah, Isaac could totally work. He's got lots of power-ups, right? There's a lot you could do with Isaac. Adding him into Smash. Again, that is an indie series though, so I'm not sure if that'll qualify. But like Leon Kennedy or somebody from Resident Evil could totally work. Luke says, I got my Waluigi Final Smash decided. It works like Sonic Final Smash, where he speeds across the screen, but Waluigi creates vines behind him with thorns on it, damaging the opponent. Like you're creating your own little like custom version of Waluigi. Sorry, I was thinking Wario. Yeah, Waluigi. Gotcha. But still, even though it's based off a video game series, makes it a manga. What? That sentence didn't make sense. Blake's back. What's up, dude? He says, not falling always my problem trying to beat Sonic. Oh yeah, Sonic. I think a lot of people think of Sonic as just a game where okay, that's an okay spot for it. I can get in there. Just a game where you're supposed to run to the right and everything just works out for you. No, there's actually a lot of exploration in Sonic. You're supposed to explore and find hidden stuff and... Let's do this again. No! This is not how this needs to go right now. Oh, I made a fatal error. Somehow... Oh, wait a minute. I actually grabbed onto the side. Oh, yes! I think we got this. Because that's the last one you need that thing for to get to. Yes! Okay, no, we're good. That was only 2 or 3 tries this time, so yeah, we're improving. I like it. Blake, have you tried Sonic Mania yet? Because if you haven't, oh man, Sonic Mania is like the best old school Sonic game, except that it was made recently. It's so good. Really? There is where I decided I wanted to get hit by spikes? That's wonderful. Please tell me that was a continue point. Yes! Yes, it was. Parker says Isaac's Dr. Fetus Proptosis. All great power-ups for Smash. No idea. Blake says, well done. Thanks, Blake. Then we had a really dumb death right here. Couldn't believe that. Shouldn't have fallen for that. Now, these guys can give you health, but they don't seem to be very generous. Very rarely do they seem to actually drop anything. They give me 1. Something, I guess. But I just did 10 more, and they didn't drop anything, so... Oh, that's right. This is the spot where we get free extra lives if we die now. Oops. This is the next power-up, I think. There we go. Don't actually try to go through that area, because it usually doesn't work out. You usually end up hitting spikes. Woo. Ah, really? He came from off-screen? That's cruel. Get these guys away from me. Woohoo! We're doing it. We're doing it. No, not this guy. He's gonna latch onto my face. Okay, he seems to be stuck there. There we are. Good. Alright, so this is the last dude of these 3 on the right, and then we're probably at the Sigma level. So I just have to make sure that I beat this guy. What was his weakness again? I forget. We might not have ever beaten it. Blake says, if it's not on Sega, I can't play it. Ah, it's on Nintendo Switch, and probably PS4 and Xbox and PC. It's on a bunch of places. But yeah, it's not on the actual Genesis itself. J.E. says, it's interesting that they made a Sonic RPG with BioWare developing it, and they weren't able to get the rights to use one particular character that I like. I guess those rights belong to the TV show. They made one? Like, this is a game that's already out? You said made, past tense. What is this Sonic RPG made with BioWare? Craig's here. What's up, Craig? He says, sup, Jay? Hey, dude. Welcome, dude. Okay, so now we face the top guy and we face the bottom guy. I don't remember the name. So now we're facing Purple McPurpleface here. And I don't remember this fight. Because we might have only done him, or fought him once. Oh, yeah. I do vaguely remember this now. Oh, what was that? That was pathetic. White. Blake says, I haven't bought a game system since before you were born. Really? So you bought a game system when you were 5? I don't believe that, Blake. Lel. You're only 4 years older than me. You only would have been 5. Craig says, do you still stream for Game Over Jesse? I haven't been. And I haven't been streaming for Nintendo Prime either. I don't know, man. Life has just been a lot busier, especially since we got that puppy. So it's been hard to get the time for everything, and also make sure that Lauren isn't totally overwhelmed. Because as I'm streaming, she's got to take care of both dogs now, right? So, yeah, I've had to do more around here. Less time for stuff. Okay. What is this guy's weakness going to be? It could actually be this slicer. It has a vertical component. Give this a shot. Go in there fully charged. I should have noticed how many lives I had left, too. That did not seem to hurt him at all. Okay, it definitely did not. What else could be vertical? We already knew the bubble hurt one person. What's this crystal thing? I'm like playing a game of like tennis or Tetris here. He's dropping down all these blocks. Maybe this no, that wasn't it. No. I guess we can just do the Giga Crush. But if it's not very, yeah, almost no effect. Look at that, just a tiny little bit. Blake says, to be fair, I've actually never bought one. Yeah, that sounds more accurate, right? As you're young, especially, your parents buy them for you. Yep, J.E. says it's a Sonic RPG on the Nintendo DS. I forgot the name of it. Gotcha. One sec here, folks. My bad. Luke says it's named Wall Luigi. He creates purple vines and thorns behind him, and it traps opponents. So like Sonic's Final Smash, he zooms across a screen and creates vines with thorns behind him. Sounds fun. I like it. Kavito, what's up, man? He says, hey, everyone, I think you should use that magnet weapon. You think so, huh? But how do I get it up to him? It did do a chunk of damage, but I don't know that it was a lot. If I do the full magnet attack, it's just that thing, and I don't think I can really reach him very well. Tracer, that's not going to be helpful. We could try this silk thing. No effect. Oof, I don't know if I should have used that sub-tank if I haven't figured out his weakness yet. Try the gator wheel, we'll just try it all. Yeah, okay, that definitely didn't have any effect. Try the bubbles again. One of the dudes is weak against bubbles. That just plinked off him. Try this chain thing. Nothing. The magnets worked, so I mean, it's not nothing. Maybe it is the magnets. You know, I think he could be right. Let's just go for it. We've gone this far already. Why not more? This is actually a good idea, being above these things, actually, now that it comes up. Thank you for the idea of the magnets. At least it's doing something. It has to be his weakness. He's just not very weak to it. When he creates these platforms. That is easy mode right there. Whoa, that one like went towards something. I think we've got him though. Really. So he'll hit us a few more times. It's okay. We only need to get, yep, that one last hit. No, this cannot be! Master, avenge me! Sweet, so I think we're on to Sigma, I hope? Jay says, I just looked it up, FiveJay. It's Sonic Chronicles, The Dark Brotherhood. BioWare made that? Interesting. I've heard of that game. I don't have it, but I've heard of it. Parker says, oh wow, Jay, I just saw you have streamed Isaac like a few years ago. Well, play more of it. Yes, I did stream it. I did indeed. Luke says, I imagine Waluigi is a heavyweight that has long range, and he is as fast as Yoshi. Waluigi's jab is a punch, an elbow hit, and a kick. His tilt is a foot slide. It's not good, but it can trip opponents. Oh, tripping would be awesome. Sounds like a very Luigi thing, or Waluigi thing, rather. Just dirty. Kivito says, no problem. Luke says his forward smash is him taking out his tennis racket and hitting his opponent. Dash attack is him jumping and kicking forward, and then he starts sliding on the ground. Yeah, I'd be really curious to see what Nintendo decides to do with Waluigi. Because with a lot of the like Mario characters, they could have been more imaginative, honestly. And they decided not to be. So, Wario is one of the only ones that does seem to be imaginative. Mario and Luigi are kind of boring. It's not that they're not good fighters. They're just boring. It's like, how many games have Mario and Luigi been in with their various different wacky, you know, apparatuses and power-ups and things, you know? I feel like there's always more they could have been doing with Mario and Luigi. Same thing with Kirby. I actually feel these days it's kind of lazy that the only thing that happens when Kirby absorbs an enemy is he just gets their hat and his neutral B changes. I always thought that they should make it so that Kirby's entire moveset is based on the element of the character that he sucks up. So like if he sucks up Captain Falcon, he's got a fire element, and now all of his moves are based on fire attacks. And if he sucks up the Ice Climbers, well, they're an ice element, and all the moves that he gets from them are all ice moves. You know, Kirby has had so many different various power-ups through the years that something somewhere is always going to find a fit for it, you know? He's had magic and UFO and fighting and sumo wrestling and microphone, and like he's done so many different power-ups. You could always find something that could fit. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like these days it's just lazy. They could definitely do something more with Kirby. And that's how I feel they could do with many of the Mario characters. At least Mario and Luigi, at the very least. So yeah, if they bring in another Mario character like Waluigi, I'd like to see them be more creative. Oh, this seems very end of gamey to me. The music. An upgrade capsule. Or is it a teleporter? It looks like an upgrade capsule. But it's probably a teleporter. Sam Human is here. Says, hello, Gavner. How's it going, Sam? Welcome to the stream. Okay, it is a teleporter, but it did look like an upgrade capsule, so that was kind of mean. Oh, yes, the infamous room where you have to beat everyone all over again. Let's see if I can remember their weaknesses. No. Actually, who is this? This is the junk guy, but I don't remember him being a tiny little spider. I guess that's the case. Oh, that's right. Hey, don't you hurt me with that? How dare you? Making a lot of mistakes here. Oh, I forgot about this. Oh! This isn't good. If I gotta use this. What is this guy's weakness again? Was it the slicer? Well, if it's not, it certainly works. Only one more hit. That's it! Okay. We did have to use a tank, though, and that stinks. Blake says, did you ever play Mario 2? Yes, I love Mario 2, and I assume you're talking about the US Mario 2. Yes, that game is amazing. I love it. So strange, but, you know, the origin of lots of fun things like Birdo and the Shy Guys, and it's good stuff. I think I first played it on Super Nintendo in that All-Stars collection, you know, with the upgraded 16-bit graphics. Trying to fill up my sub-tank, but I don't think it's going to happen. You guys are going to have to remind me the weaknesses of these guys. I'm not going to remember. Yeah, and Luigi got, you know, different playstyle than Mario in that game. It was great. I loved it. A lot of theory here on how characters could work inside Smash Bros. Isaac could shoot tears. Yep. He could be doing this and that. Yeah, there's a lot of description here. Nate Manzel's here. What's up, man? Welcome, dude. J.E. says, I wonder if Minneapolis-St. Paul area has a shawarma place to eat like they do in the Avengers movie. I bet you they do. I mean, Minnesota has so many different places of various different foods. I would not be surprised at all if there was a shawarma place. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a shawarma food truck in Minnesota. Dare you. Keep falling for it. Get out of here, bubble crab. Whoa! I like how this is going. Whoa! Excuse you! Woo! What is Bubble Crab's weakness? At this point, do we care? I mean, he's so close to gone anyway. And we might care a little if he's going to send out 10,000 of these crabs again. Gotcha! That was a lot. Lakes is Peach and Toad, too. Yeah, and Toad was mostly awful, except for that one level where you have to dig a lot, and then he's just the best digger ever. He can go so fast. Yeah, totally. This is, again, we're just theorizing these characters. Sorry, guys, I gotta skip all these. Too long. Simon says, did somebody say shawarma? My Arabic senses are tingling. Nice. I've never had shawarma personally, but I'm definitely open to trying it. Oh, well, I totally meant to go upwards, but hey, whatever. Oh man, what is this guy's weakness? He's fire. Maybe bubble. That did very little. But it didn't do nothing. We're gonna die. This is bad. I hope Sigma has a way to recharge your energy tanks like he did in the original. Otherwise, we're in bad shape. Okay, definitely bubble on that guy. Toasted him. Blake says, the sand level! And then, I'm in for shawarma. So you've had it before? I don't even know what it is. I remember them eating it at the end of Avengers, but I can't remember exactly what it was. It seemed to have something to do with a pita. But what's in the pita? Okay, so we definitely need to be smarter about finding their weaknesses. Oh yeah, this guy. That's this power, so he's not weak against that. Maybe he's weak against this. Oh yeah, that's right. Ugh. He just hides the whole time. Wimp. That was a fail. Well, I hit him. Did one thing of damage, though, so I'm going to guess that that's not it. Let's try this crystal power, maybe. Maybe the crystal is too hard for him to cut into. Well, that seems to be a big, fat no. Bubble was already used. Slicer, I don't know if we ever actually found the real weakness for Slicer. That appears to be a single point of damage as well. Was that better? No, it was not. The chain. Ooh! It seems to be the chain. Old grabber guy. Seems to be the one. Yes! It's totally it. A little lame weakness, but hey, works for me. Oh, that side has got junk in the wall that hurts you. That's too bad. Didn't notice that earlier. Ah, you did it again. Oh man, you're gonna end up needing to use a sub-tank. But then what about all the other guys? So many dudes left to beat. Come on. Oh no! He's gonna kill me right now, so I gotta use that sub-tank. Get out. I only need one more hit, I think. Maybe two. Maybe. Oh, I can't keep letting him hit me. I've used all my sub-tanks now. My goodwill is gone. Yeah, one hit. All we have left here. I don't need that power for that. I just need some skills. There we go. It's tough. Whoa! Okay, let's see. Parker says, it's like a gyro. I had it at a place in SLP. Oh, sorry. Euro. Gyro, like gyroscope. It's like a euro. Gotcha. Oh, I love euros. That would be great. That would be wonderful. Why is my chat thing being weird now? Come on. Someone says, put a chain on the crocodile, and voila! You got a nice purse! Well, I love it. J.E. says, FiveJay should go to Arby's and try their fish sandwich. I don't really like fish, so I don't think that's something I want to do. Fish ain't my jam. Centipede guy. I don't know. What's his power even? It might be that magnet thing, so we'll try this flame burner. It hurt him, but not much. It hurt him, but not much. Slicer. Hurt him, but not much. Gator wheel. Whoa! Excuse you. Okay, I can't seem to hit him with that, so the junk power. Ooh, that's the one, baby. That is clearly his weakness. Ah, I had to go right into that, didn't I? Man, he's not moving the way I expect. It stinks. Destroying my strategies. I don't know that really helped, and we have almost no health left. Just that little tiny sliver of a sub-tank. Yeah, oh, that's tough. Now I come back with health, but my weapons probably are still, yeah, very much weakened. What would you rather at Arby's then, says J.E. I would much rather have their beef and cheddars. Those are delish. Yes, I even said delish. Oh, see? I never know when he's going to leap at me from that. Or she. She gives off a distinctly female... Nah, well, no, it's possible, I guess. Remember in the Mega Man Core series, they said the first female boss was Splash Woman, I think that was her name. From Mega Man 9? Or 10? Forget. But yeah, that was the first one. Stop. I think I just figured out a better strategy. Yeah. Okay. Being here seems to be the best. When they go up top, I can just shoot in the corner and it'll go at a 45-degree angle and take them out. Like that. But those things still are magnetically attracted to me. And it's annoying. Come on, that's it. No sub-tanks, so I'll have to do this on our lives alone. Jay says, my brother always goes for the Reuben at Arby's. Yeah, Reuben's good too. I like Reuben. But the beef and cheddar, man, that's where it's at. That's the best stuff right there. We've just barely had enough of the junk powers for that. The snail. I feel like I found this guy's weakness before. What was it? Got 4 lives to figure this out. Try the gator wheel, try the slicer. It's not that. It's not that either. Okay, I'll have to use another life to take him out. Yeah, Luke is just posting pages and pages of his theory on how characters should work. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm not spending an hour reading all that business. Let's try the magnet. Butter-dum-dum, butter-dum-dum. We don't have a lot of lives left. We've only done like half of these bosses, so... it's time to get good. Hey, I totally had selected magnet power. Ooh, that's it. That is completely and entirely it. Separates him from his little shell. Oh, this is great. Okay, I only need 2 hits. He slows down time. It's harder to get those hits. Whoa, where's that going? Why would it go there? Come on, he's right there! He's purposefully being a butt. Got him. Kaboom! Toast. Simon, after I've defeated him, magnet thingy on the snail. Jay says, FiveJay doesn't want to read a thesis paper, Luke. Well, true story, though. There's a lot of fan theories and things we could be reading. Loads of them. Okay, so this is the slicer guy, but I forgot what his actual weakness was. Was it the gator thing? I think it might have been. You can see where an alligator would totally take out an ostrich. Okay, that didn't seem to do much, honestly. Ooh, that did, though. Found it. It's totally working. Don't lose it now. Come on, man. I've got 1 hit in me, and he's got 1 hit in him. Yes! Woo! 2 for 1 in that time. Thank goodness. Okay, there's only got to be like 1 or 2 of these left, right? Hey, some of these health things are back. Oh, good, because I need them. Maybe I can take out this next guy. I think it's just that one on the left. How many lives do I have? 3. That's actually encouraging. It always deselects my weapon, so I might as well not even change or select one right now. Vine guy. I think this was Slicer. I think it like sliced him off of his little vine thing. Yes! Doesn't do a lot of damage, but interrupts his tactics. Which is very, very handy. Oh, but you gotta hit him in the body, not just the vine. Like that. Oh yeah, this guy's so toast. Doesn't even know what's happening to him right now. He's getting Goku Super Saiyan angry, though. Come on, just one hit. Got him. Boy, he hardly touched me. That guy just got wasted. Bye-bye. J.E. says, do you like hearing people review superhero films, FiveJay? I don't like to listen to movie reviews. It ruins things for me. And if I've already seen the movie, then I don't need to hear a review. Sometimes I might look to see a number of a review, but I don't want to read anything about it, so I would have to say, probably not, no. Parker's taking off. See you, Parker. Ah, Sigma. It has been a while, Mega Man X. Okay, so now suddenly he's Mega Man X. In the past, they always referred to him as X. What? Sigma? And now they're referring to him as Mega Man. They can't keep their story straight. It seems that the X-Hunters have failed, but don't worry. I have arranged for some new toys for you to play with. Good. Now, can I go fill up my sub-tanks? Goodbye, X-Hunters. I will not miss you. I'm gonna go fill up my sub-tanks. Luke, that is not a short one. Literally longer than some of the other ones you posted. Gotcha. Okay, we're at 3 lives, which is more than normal. Now, we'll have this for 4. We'll be in a good spot here. Of course, we could replay this level like 17 times and get maximum extra lives. Since it is so quick to get that particular extra life. Die, fishy tail. You know what happens when you actually defeat this fish all the way? Break him into smithereens. I'm just not curious enough to find out. Alright, Sigma time. Sub-tanks are full. It's now or never. Having that last sub-tank would be nice, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes without it. Do 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 do. Ah, yeah, this is the headquarters. They're plotting against me. Well, I'm gonna guess that this is probably the actual final level. The question is, how long is it gonna take for me to beat this? It seems kind of familiar, though. Have I played this level before? Under different context, perhaps? seems like I have. Oh! Ouch. Yeah, actually, this level is quite familiar. I really hope I'm not redoing anything. Sometimes when you leave those final levels, it makes you replay some, and that is just the worst. If it has started me over, like really far over, I'm going to be very upset. Like, upset enough to go look up the cheat code to get me back to where I was and farther. It's not really a cheat code, it's a continue code. It's different. Ah, I thought that one was going to come towards me. Obviously, I haven't played this level in a while. Now the Bam Zach, what's up, dude? J.E. says, do you know how to swim, FiveJay? Oh, yeah. I love swimming. It's awesome. I always would love to swim as a kid, just all the time. Get me in a lake, get me in a pool, I don't care. I just want to swim. It's actually surprising to me that some people don't know how to swim. When I went to public school, even in like middle school, they were teaching us how to swim. So interesting to me when people don't know that, or it wasn't taught at their school, or I don't know. Whoa. Why do they keep putting this here? Is there something up here? Looks like no, but it did seem kind of suspicious. We checked it out. Wow, that was dumb. Clearly that wasn't going to go well. Now the Bam's Bellsprout is evolving. Nice. So now it's what? Weepin' Bell. And then it'll become Victory Bell. Awesome. I always liked grass-type Pokemon. I don't know why, but I always did. The grass-type starters were always my favorites. Not that I didn't like the other ones. Like, I would always like to choose Chikorita, but I think the first time I played, I did choose Cyndaquil. And I loved him. But Chikorita, even better. Give me some health. Good. Whoa! Excuse you. Again, I'm always curious. Is there something up there? Okay, this is Sigma. I was nervous that it was going to be a different... And Zero! Look who I found wandering around, Mega Man! My friend here has a small problem with you. It seems that you let him die, and he's not too happy about that. No, he sacrificed himself to save me, so I didn't let him die. He literally put himself in a situation where he would die when he was not in that situation to begin with. I was, so his own fault. So they've clearly wiped his mind. Man, the man would like to see me swim? Why? That's weird. Jason, some people are scared of the water, FiveJay. Interesting. I always thought water was fun. It's lots and lots of fun. Of course, I haven't really had an experience where I was really drowning. Other than when I was very, very young. Baby. But my dad saved me. Whoa. Dude, Zero means business. He wants me dead. Well, that's a failure. Well, I could use a sub-tank to get through this, but I don't know if that means I'll have less energy to fight Sigma or not. Sigma typically is like a 3-stage fight. Or like at least his level is typically a 3-stage fight. So in the original, you fought that little dog, and then you fought Sigma with a lightsaber, and then he turned into some big crazy machine. So if that's kind of how this is, then Zero might be the sort of dog from the first part of the fight. And then we might fight Sigma in his normal body, and then Sigma in his crazy big machine body. Hopefully it's no more than 3 stages, because 3 is plenty. Oh, sweet. What do we got now? 1 life. Well, technically 2. Some health would be nice. A little more than that would have been great, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? Kavito says use the fire weapon. Will do, thanks, man. From here on, fire weapon it is. Let's get that going now. Alright, Sigma and Zero. Now then it says, you can't leave us on a cliffhanger like that, Jay. What happened at the aquarium? It wasn't an aquarium. We had a pool when I was a kid at my parents' first house. And I decided that I was able to swim without my water wings. You know, the little inflatable things on your arms. And I took them off, and I just, like, sank straight to the bottom of the pool. But my dad dove right in and helped me. Saved me. So, yeah, it didn't go well for me. Man, Zero. Chill, dude. We're friends. I thought we were. Well, that charged up version wasn't great. Just guard through it, that's not cool. Alright, we're gonna give it one more try. And this time we're gonna use sub-tanks just to see what the next stage of the fight is gonna be. Let's recharge our missing energy. There goes staying out of the spotlight. If he wants to drop another extra life, that'd be alright. See, now it's dropping a lot of life, and now I want weapon energy. Isn't that how it always goes? Gives you what you don't need. Yeah, pretty much. Simon says, that Zero fight is tough. Yeah, man, he's rough. So, but there's a way to not fight him. If I collected all the parts, I imagine, earlier in the game. I didn't realize that I had like irreparably damaged my ability to save him. Yeah, I missed the opportunity. That's what I thought. So that's no good. Yeah, let's see. I had to fight those 3 guys. They were hiding in levels beforehand. And I didn't realize I had went to another level to try and get an upgrade or a sub-tank or something. And then I missed my opportunity forever to get that piece of Zero, which is really too bad. Curse you, Zero. Why? Missing him, going over his head. He's so fast, it is hard to outspeed him on that. Once he starts dashing at you, it's almost over. You gotta be already in the air. So we'll destroy him this time, and we got 2 sub-tanks left take the opportunity to try and take out the next stage of Sigma. Oh, down to 1 health. Good, we don't have to destroy him. 0. Do you remember me? Yeah, I guess so. Sorry to have caused you so much trouble. X, you need to go after Sigma. I'll try and destroy the main computer. Take care of yourself, Zero. I don't have time to put you back together again. I knew he was going to say that. I'll be okay. Get going, X. Whoa! Here it is, X. Sigma lies just ahead. Wait, is he ahead or is he down? Well, I chose down. Maybe it was a bad choice, but I wanted to see what was down here. He said ahead. It is Sigma. So now it was over to the right. You are merely a bothersome insect, Mega Man X. It is about time that I crush you beneath my heel. Alright. Oh, he's got Wolverine claws. I'm gonna try Magnet Weapon first. Ryuko-chan! What's up, Ryuko-chan? Says, I need to play more Mega Man games at some point. Had a blast in the Zero series. And they weren't terribly long either, which suits me just fine. Yeah, they're not long. They're just tough. You gotta get good at them. So I think it's pretty classic, old school game design. Not a long game, but a difficult game so that you don't realize how short the game is because you had to spend a lot of time getting good at it. Plus, if the game was long and extremely difficult, wow, you'd just hate that, wouldn't you? This fight does seem somewhat similar to the first Sigma fight. Right now, I'm really just trying to find his weakness. It's really my only goal. That hurts him. Is it a weakness, though? Oh, I think it is. I actually think that that is the weakness. Man, he's doing a number on me, though. We can maybe beat him this time, too. So you're going to go on to a different style of attack, but not a different style of him. Eventually he's going to change shape. We only have enough sub-tanks to see the next form. We're not going to be able to beat it. Unless somehow it's extra easy. Okay, Slicer was totally that guy's weakness. Ah, they're all chatting with Ryoko now. Love to see that. Chelsea, I am planning on streaming once more today, so yes. Yes, indeedy. Simon says, first and last ZX. Yeah, there were only two of them, it seems. It's too bad. Ugh. Well, that hurt. Okay, definitely not that thing. Definitely not that thing. Wait, he doesn't have a health meter. Why does he not have a health meter? It doesn't make me feel good. Still, trying to find if he has a weakness of some sort. We've tried. We could try the Slicer again. Maybe he's weak to Slicer twice. I'm gonna guess no. Oh, that one might have actually hurt him there. I think the chain to his eyeballs might have actually made the level kind of go, wow. Okay, so let's go get some more of those sub-tanks, come back, take them out again. We've gotten through 2 stages. I'm thinking that Sigma now has 3 stages. I don't think that that head is his final form. So taking out Zero is not one of his stages. Which makes sense if Zero is an optional fight. That he wouldn't be considered one of the 3 stages of Sigma then. Goodbye, fishies. Hey, they normally hit me there. Gotcha. And since I finished The World Ends With You, the ending totally shocked and confused me. That sounds like Square Enix. I have not played, I've not even played that game, but I know that it was always considered a great game. It's originally a DS game, and supposedly it used the dual screens very well, and then somehow they turned it into a one-screen experience for other systems. So I'm not exactly sure what got changed in that translation, but interesting at least. It's on Switch, isn't it? Yeah, Ryoko-chan. The ZX series was on DS. There's a good chance then your sister or cousin, I forget what you said, who has a lot of DS games, good chance that they might have them then. It might be a good idea to get a few extra lives in this level. Let's go for it. Rick Chance is probably a good way to carry on playing the series as well as some of Mega Man games. Yeah, indeed. The thing is, though, that you're going to lose a lot of functionality in the Mega Man games, especially if you go back to the original series. Mega Man is as basic as he can get. He only has the standard Mega Buster. He doesn't have any charge shot. He doesn't have any sliding. You definitely can't do any wall climbing in the non-X series and beyond. He gets the powers of the bosses, but, you know, you can't charge them. There is, what are they? I think they're called, I think they are called E-Tanks, but instead of storing up health, they're like these one-time use items. So they're not multi-use. And so as you go on to other Series X, obviously you're getting more of the functionality back, but the Zero and ZX games definitely had the most, like, abilities for Mega Man and Zero. Well, mostly Zero. Mega Man wasn't really a playable character, I suppose. It's interesting, considering the name of the series, but, you know, whatever. Jay says, I must have lost a little weight because at the noon hour I feel those hunger pains again. Hungry doesn't necessarily mean losing weight. But if you are sticking with your plan, then yes, you will be losing weight. And I recommend not weighing yourself every day, because there's a lot of factors that will affect your weight a little bit here and there. But if you weigh in every week, you should see progress. So, weigh in once a week, and make sure that the day before you weigh in, you didn't cheat a whole bunch and, you know, kind of ruin it. But, yeah. That way you won't be looking and going, oh, why did it go up 0.2 pound today? Why has my weight not changed the last 3 days? If you do it once a week, you should definitely see some changes. Rika Chan says, my cousin isn't a Rockman fan. Her ex-boyfriend was huge on it, and I guess he probably put her off of it. Oh no. That's a terrible reason not to play Mega Man games. Because they're so good. So good. Actually, buying the Rockman games from Japan is the cheaper way to usually get them. Even importing those games to America often is cheaper than buying the American versions. So sad. But it's true. Actually, Ryuka-chan, there's some Rockman games on the Wonder Swan. I imported one of them already. I imported Mega Man and Bass, or rather Rockman and Bass, which I was happy to find is an exclusive Rockman and Bass game that has never been on any other system. So, happy about that. You know, I just realized I'm getting myself all these extra lives, but I only have the 3 sub-tanks to fill, so I probably don't want 5 lives. So let's go and face Sigma again and just see what happens. I guess I'm going to keep playing here until I can finish this. Hopefully it doesn't take me all day. But I get the feeling if I quit, I'm going to have to reface all those X-Hunter levels again. And I really don't want to do that, so I'd much rather do it this way. Well, it was a good run. Oh, looks like it didn't really have much of a consequence there, so we're good. Oh, great, wonderful. Just as I was saying, I don't need any more lives, I get another life. Alrighty then. I'm probably good on all this stuff, but I can't help but destroy those blocks. See? Just, I can't stop myself. Sometimes the Mega Man Battle Network and Star Force series are so good. Mega Man Battle Network, I did love those. I only played like the first 2 though, and then I didn't play the other 4. There is a Mega Man Battle Network, or in Japan it's called Rockman.exe. There's a Rockman EXE game on WonderSwan that is an action platformer instead of what you're used to on the GBA. So I really want to get that game. It's one of the things I was trying to think of when I was talking about Rockman WonderSwan games. Yes, that is one I definitely want to get my hands on. Ryoko-chan says, I'll have to look for them. I very rarely see them, though. It's almost Famicom, or it's mostly Famicom and Super Famicom everywhere. Well, they were infinitely more popular systems. I mean, that's true. That is so very true. I see them all over eBay, but I guess I don't have any idea what the retro scene is like actually in Japan. Leave me alone. Ooh, going over his head was actually a much better idea than trying to use the walls. I'm actually impressed how much better this is going. Okay, except for when he's way over on the edge of the level, and then that's tough. Simon says, I remember those fondly. Madam says, Jay, what's the rarest thing in your gaming collection? I think it's most likely a Mega Man game, actually. Mega Man on Game Gear was not particularly successful or popular. And it is one of the earliest examples of Mega Man on a non-Nintendo console. There's also the Wily Wars on Sega Genesis. But Mega Man on Game Gear was actually a combination of Mega Man 4 and 5 from the NES. And I really loved it. I loved the sound chip in it. It was so different from the NES. And I just thought it was really great. And it turns out that game, even loose, is worth like $100. So that's awesome. I think I still have the box around here too. It's not in great condition, but it's here. So that's probably the most rare game that I have. There's probably other games that might be worth maybe a similar amount of money. Some of the collector's edition type stuff. Xenoblade Chronicles might be worth a good amount. The original version from, from the Wii. I pre-ordered it and I got the art book that came with it. So if I had those two together, that might be worth a good chunk of money. I have the special version of the Metroid Prime trilogy that came in the metal box, and it had an art book in there. It did have a poster and a t-shirt, but those things have been lost, and I think the poster actually was damaged. But the metal case with the sleeve and the art book, all that stuff I think is also worth a nice chunk. Those are probably the most rare things I can think of in my collection. Whoa, hang on. Lots of chats. Someone says RPG hunting in Japan is easy, from what I've heard, and cheap. Yeah. Ryoko-chan says, yeah, it's basically JRPGs as far as the eye can see in most stores, and in that dark corners where they store all the visual novel games. Oh, sure. Jay says, Mega Man had better graphics on the NES than Super Mario Bros. Did because the developers had more experience with the NES, I guess. That doesn't make any sense. How would they have more experience than Nintendo themselves? That is also subjective. I mean, Super Mario Bros. 3 is one of the best looking games ever. Ever, ever, ever. One sec here, folks. And when I said ever, I meant on the NES ever, not literally ever. Matt Bams is on Instagram. Raised keeps hyping up their showcase event. I'm not sure who that is. You mean Razor? Maybe that was a typo? I do need some weapon energy. No, actually, we're full up on the burner, so I think we're good. Once again, I was almost too close for my own good there. Okay, let's see if we can keep it together this time. If we can keep doing the jump over his head thing, that was so much better. By the way, I'm actually playing this this game here today with a Super Nintendo Classic controller, and feels great. It's got like a 3-shot combo that, if I do this right, I can avoid. If I do it right. And apparently that answer at the moment is I can't. Almost died there. So only like one more hit on this guy. There we go. Okay, we still got 2 energy tanks. That's good stuff. And most of my original health here. I probably also have more hidden health power-ups that I haven't gotten, actually, come to think of it. There's probably a lot of stuff. And says, yeah, sorry, Razor, they keep seeing pink and tune in on the 29th. Okay. So now what happens if I go to the right? Ah, you can't. Got it. Okay, the first dude was weak against Slicer. So let's do it. Slicer him up. We can do this. Yeah, I'm a bothersome insect. Come fight me, bro. Catching some of his tactics now. Some of them. Oof, and failing at others. Really failing at others. Did I mention the part where I'm really failing at others? Oh. I feel like we did better the first time we faced this guy. Yeah, about to die. Stop! Don't! Ah! Oh, no! I should have used a sub-tank. Oh, no. Well, there's a slim chance we're going to beat this guy now. Oops. Rika chances. My brother asked, if you were a kid, would you rather see your friend in another town for an hour or have a Switch game? My brother tried to bribe his way out of taking him to his friend's house. Wait, what? Wait, what? If you were a kid, would you rather see your friend in another town for an hour or have a Switch game? He's trying to bribe his way out of taking him to a friend's house. You mean your brother's kid is trying to bribe his way out? Because I don't understand where your brother comes in and being a kid comes in. I'm confused. Is this like a story from the past? Because I would probably say neither. I would want both. Why choose? Because when I would hang out with my friends, I would play video games. So why would I choose? Why would I choose one without the other? There was a friend that I hadn't seen in forever as a kid. Oh man, I would love to see that friend again. Actually, I had a time like that when my family had moved away from our first house. Well, the first house that I was at. They had other houses before that. Oh, I see. I see why you definitely want to be on the right side of that now. Anyways, so we had moved away, and I had this best friend that I used to see like every single day. And one day they took me. I was on a trip. I don't remember where they said that we were going. But what they had done is secretly planned a sleepover at my friend's house back in our old neighborhood. And they didn't tell me about it. So as we were getting closer, I was like, wow, you know, we're by our old neighborhood. Can I go see Bobby? And they were like, yeah, actually, you're going to stay over there. And I was like, wait, what? Really? But I don't have anything with me. And they're like, oh, but we already packed you a bag. And you're like, what? It was amazing. So, yeah, that can be a lot of fun. Of course. We played video games, and actually we probably played with a lot of Power Rangers toys. We had all of them. So that was amazing. All the Zords, by the way, the good stuff. Like, yeah, the action figures of the Power Rangers, that's cool. But having the Zords that all connect together, that was just amazing. So we probably did that a lot, too. Ricky Chances, well, I know I would have chosen the free N64 game pack back in the day. I've thrown my friends under the bus in those days because games were so expensive. Yeah, I mean, they were expensive, but you wanted to play them with your friends, didn't you? Again, I'd say both. Ricky Chances, he decided to go to his friend's house, though. I think my brother is missing me having my nephews on the weekends, lol. He just complains so much these days. I was talking to him earlier. Basically, he didn't want to drive to my nephew an hour to get to another town, so he tried to get him to stay at home instead by offering him a Switch game. Gotcha. So yes, the nephew was the key there. So it was his son. Trying to get his son to not go to his friend's house and need a ride for an hour. Gotcha. Now this did go well one time, and now it seems to not be going well at all. Ugh. Yeah, we gotta use the tank. I was really hoping not to. I gotta get better at this fight against Zero. Apparently I'm just the worst at it. Now, okay, I guess he did touch me there, but I thought that he hadn't touched me yet, and I guess never mind. He took a good healthy chunk out of my health. Alrighty, let's see if we can do a dent. Got a bunch of lives to lose here, so it might be smarter for me to just end all these lives. And when I go to fill up my sub-tanks, I shouldn't get any extra lives. Apparently it's not helpful. But I have to play these bosses a lot because I need to get better at their strategies. Simon's tired. Oh man, go take a nap, man. Go take a nap. So we've still only seen the 3D head version of Signal once. My hopes of beating him are kind of low at this point. Come on. He's so fast when he does his little teleport thing. That's going okay. No. I take it back. That's not going okay. Yeah, see. Wow. Yeah, I think I just need to finish myself off here. Get myself crushed by some of these big blocks. without the sub-tanks, there's no way I'm going to beat this guy. Oh, great. This little platform will fall down. Perfect. It's a good way to get out. Rico-chan says, kids these days are lucky. I never had any choice like that, lol. I never had either or scenario. You just do what you're told and sit in your room and do nothing. You see, sit in my room and do nothing was really playing video games, so it was exactly what I wanted. So my parents had to remember, not only do they have to send me to my room, they have to remember to take away my video games. And they didn't always remember that. So I was like, oh no, don't ground me, that's the worst, boo, wah. And then I'd get in there and I was like, thanks, Mom and Dad. I had a Game Gear and I had a Game Boy. So they had to remember to take them both away, too. It wasn't enough to just say no video games, because you could just, you know, hide it. Turn the sound off or whatever. Matt the Man was saying, I'm still trying to finish Luigi's Mansion 3D. It's so good. Yeah, isn't it? I love Luigi's Mansion. It's excellent. I did a whole playthrough of the original GameCube version on this channel a year ago? 2 years ago? It's not, I guess, that recent, but it's so good. Love it. Okay. I wish I knew which levels I'd already gotten all the health upgrades and sub-tanks from. So it would be nice to find the other sub-tank. Somebody look up where the sub-tanks are and let me know. I don't want that extra life, come to think of it. Because I'm missing just one. And if I had one more, that is going to come in handy. So if somebody could look up where the 4 sub-tanks are, let me know what levels they're in. See if I can find the last one. I don't recall at all which level I found these first 3 in, so we'll just have to do our best. I know, though, if I turn off this game, probably going to have to redo all of those bosses, and I really don't want to have to do that, but Sigma is taking an extremely long amount of time, because he is so difficult, and I've never faced him before in this game, so I don't know the strategies at all. I've gotten pretty good now at facing him in the original Mega Man X, but in this game, not so much. Rika Jans is thinking about it. I was quite lucky, actually. She did take away my consoles, but I always had a stash of obscure consoles from my dad that she didn't know about. Hey, there you go. Awesome. And then I was Jay, that's what I do. They take the phone, but not the Switch or 3DS, and I have my earphones. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect, right? Rika Chan says, I told her the Atari Lynx was a camping TV. Ah, nice. It is gigantic like portable TVs back in those days, so totally believable. I love it. Don't know how they didn't catch on to that. Woo! Look out for that. Yep, we've seen all this 1,000 times. Let's grab this flame power. Oh, we haven't actually used the Giga Crush at all either. I should use that on Zero. What? Excuse me? Why did that get triggered there? Well, that stinks. I have no idea what happened there. So I assume I would actually fight Sigma in this room if I didn't have to beat Zero, huh? Come on, Zero, you want a piece of this? This is going so much better. What am I doing so differently this time? Besides beating him soundly. Wow! That time we didn't use a sub-tank. Destroyed. Nice. Ryoko-chan says, I tried to tell her the same thing about the Game Gear, but she said she played Sonic 2 on it when I was in school, and she would play it when she'd ground me and take it all away. That's awesome. My dad played video games, but not much after, I don't know. He would play it with us sometimes, but I don't think he ever played video games while we were growing up on his own. He used to play video games before he had kids. And then he got the ColecoVision when he had our oldest brother. But then he stopped playing, it seems, unless we were playing with him. Woo! That was just right. Oh, that was just not right. Twice in a row. Cruelty, Sigma. Wow, that's like 5 times in a row. Hey, if you want to keep doing the same lame attack over and over again, it's totally cool with me. Ah. Come on. Oh, no! That was your oh, no. Well, that stinks. Hopefully I can beat Zero again with no sub-tanks used. Why didn't I use another sub-tank? That was your chance, man. I've gone into the final, at least that 3rd stage of Sigma with 1 spare. Well, if we end up, well, we're going to end up not beating this right here and now. But after this, I'm probably going to look up where the sub-tanks are. So that I can figure out getting that and hopefully standing a much better chance of finishing this game. Boy, without it, it's tough. It does come down to the strategies, though. We were doing... Oh. Obviously didn't remember how that order went. How's Giga Crush doing? It is hardly charged. It is not going to be useful. Ryoko-chan says, my mother used to play games on her PC mostly. You couldn't get her off The Sims and Theme Hospital. I don't know what Theme Hospital is, but yeah, The Sims. Good stuff. Lauren used to love to play The Sims with her dad. Could be doing much better here. So much better here. That was too far behind the jump. That wasn't going to happen. There's maybe a small chance I can do this. But it's small. Ah, yeah. That might be my last life, actually. Okay, I got one more chance at this. Almost none of that flame attack left, so... Oh, that's so helpful. I might want to do a little grinding to get a little bit of energy, but... These. Might want to take these things out. Didn't give me any more. Stop giving me life. Give me energy. see that they don't want to do that. Not at all. Oh, well, I guess the decision was made for me. Okay, I'm gonna go look this up. Rika-chan says she used to shout from downstairs, "I'm sorry, my dear daughter, I didn't wake up in time, and the social services took you away." She really got into that game. Wow. That's funny. In the game, I assume, is what she's referring to. Simon's feeling risotto right now, huh? That's random. Why the risotto? Okay, let's see. Mega Man X2 sub-tank locations. "44 seconds. This is the kind of video I want to see. Almost nothing." Skip this ad. Okay. One in this level. I might have gotten this one. There's a strong chance I got that one. Oh, clever. But did I get up there? I feel like I did. I think these are the three that I already got. That last one was too quick. I think it's in this underwater level. This one. I think this is the one where I need to get something still. Which is great, because this is where we're going to charge up our sub-tanks anyway. Since I played a lot of SimCity, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and Zoo Tycoon as a kid. I didn't play Zoo Tycoon, but I'm sure it was great, considering how awesome Roller Coaster Tycoon was. That game was excellent. And Prison Tycoon, but it was hard. There was a Prison Tycoon? Really? That seems weird. If this is the one that I'm missing, this seems like it's probably the easiest one. Unbelievable that I would miss it. I also really want to take this thing out. It's the best and fastest way to take this fish guy down. I don't know. Oh, when this thing charges up, I bet it does massive damage. It's too slow! And it also does almost no damage. Okay, well, sad. Oh! That was savage. Oops. This is your chance, dude. Guess it wasn't quite as savage as I was thinking. Thought I saw like 4 different things break on that guy. But I don't think so. Something. Get myself killed here by being silly. Yep. Yeah, that'll do it. Got myself an extra life, though, so we're fine. Since there's no idea what I did wrong all the time, but there was always a riot, and the guards would join the prisoners in the riot. What? That's a crazy-sounding game, dude. Maybe it's his bubble power, actually. So it makes sense. It's really easy to hit him with this power, for one. This has got to be it. Yeah, look at that. Destroyed. I'm going to say, tell me I can still get in there. My sub-tanks are already full. Don't really care. That's not it. I saw a very short snippet. This bubble crab location. Extremely short. Maybe I should be searching that better so I know what I'm looking at here. Bubble crab. Simon's taking off. See you, dude. Thanks for hanging. Where is this supposed to be? Where is that? It is not telling me where this part of the level actually is. It might maybe be here? Maybe, but... Oh! The bubble's making me jump higher? That's it! Yes! Oh, man. Okay, interesting. Oh, sweet. Well, I would never have guessed that these bubbles would make you jump higher in the water. Look at that. They sure do. Wow, so much higher. That is well hidden. That is well hidden. Okay, let's fill up our fourth and final sub-tank. That was it. It's already full. Let's do it. And the man's just got done playing Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. Gotta take a look at the Wii Shop channel. Oh yes, and download your demos for some reason or another, right? Yeah, I gotta go check that here pretty soon too. We're gonna run out of time, and I've got a bunch of games I gotta go buy. Ryoka-chan suggested a game, right? I think it was one of the Monsterland games. Monsterland, Monster World, I forget what it's called. But it was the fourth one. You're actually playing as a girl. Which is interesting. They didn't change the name from Monster Boy. Whatever it is, Wonder Boy. You're not playing as a boy. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm almost done here with the with this game here, Neverman. I'm really not sure what's going to happen if I try and turn it off. I might have to start over from many bosses ago, and that would be so tragic. Okay. Let's burn them. Ryoka-chan says, I couldn't recommend that game enough. It's a gem. Yeah, it's definitely one I'm going to download. And I've got a bunch of other games I got to kind of look through and go, which ones of these are the ones I really must have? Well, I'm not playing this part particularly well. Well at all. Yep, okay, well we'll do that better next time. I really don't want to have to use a sub-tank, and I almost didn't have to, but I did make some silly mistakes in there. We're getting better at facing him, but we're still making some big mistakes. Preferably, I can have all 4 sub-tanks reserved just for the Sigma battles. I'm not concerned about losing my life there because we're gonna get so much back from these things. Yeah. Don't even need it. Just move on. Don't need that one either. Just move on. Alright, Flame Wheel, where you at, boy? Or Flame, whatever it is. Remember the Wii had like these Rebirth series from Konami? There was like Blaster Master, and there was like Castlevania and stuff. Really interesting. Or they were like kind of remade in an 8-bit or 16-bit style. Why? You're being so bad at this right now. So incredibly bad at this right now. Really? Sometimes my dash is just not working. Does his little 3-thing combo. And that's the chance, man. That is the chance. You know he's going to come after you after that. Okay, so we did him without a sub-tank. Now we're going to move on to Sigma. Mad the Bam's taking off. See you, dude. I wish this wasn't taking so very long, but I do want to beat this. You know, I think I might switch to standing here. So, give me 1 sec to get this all working here. It's moving on its own! My back is getting uncomfortable. A lot of static going through my headphones there. I gotta resituate the green screen. I need to get a different green screen. I got this collapsible one because I used to be streaming out of a living room. But now that I have this room that's meant just for streaming, I really don't need to have this little weird, round, not big enough green screen. I need to get a bigger one. Okay. It's getting serious now. I'm standing. I'm into it. Okay, we need the slicer. I can maybe get 1 hit on this Sigma, but I'm a little nervous. Is it going to be a 1-hit kill? I'd hate to do that. But I plan to use all 4 sub-tanks trying to defeat Sigma right now. I'm loving the drums in this. Okay, it was not a 1-hit kill, but it's about to be a 2-hit kill. So now's the time for that. Did you let him do that to you, Mega Man? So many of these are missing. I need these to stop missing. What if I could take this guy out in one go as well, without any tanks? That would be so impressive to me right now. I'm doing a pretty decent job at it. Not flawless, but it's going okay. Oh, I seriously need 1 hit on this guy. There it is! 2 stages, no sub-tanks. If you consider 0 one of these stages. Oh, wait. Why did I say no sub-tanks? I used one right away. Duh. Okay, 1 sub-tank. I still have 3 left. I'm about to use it, though, because 1 hit and I'm dead. So I've got 2 whole sub-tanks to try and take this guy out. Best I can tell, this chain attack might hurt this guy. Otherwise, he seems to be invincible so far. Yeah, this seems to be working. Nope, not gonna happen there. It's totally working. Once again, I didn't get a fast enough head start on that. Now purple. It's good news for us. I don't know why my dash failed there. That doesn't feel good. I was hoping to get him in one go now, but that dream is dead. Ah! Those little enemies that he throws out. Why? Obviously to make it harder, but why? How much more of this can he take? I'm hitting him so many times. We're gonna run out of energy soon. Okay, I think that was fine. Nope, not it. What? Can you use Giga Crush to get out of it? Maybe? No? This is garbage, man. What else can I do to take this guy out? We already tried this one, and that didn't work. We just gotta, I guess, get better at that 1 power. Why? 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 No, 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 no. Is he supposed to kill me now? I don't understand. You're only supposed to get so far with this guy? Because he is very relentlessly trapping me. I really need more of this S chain, but I don't know if it's going to get recharged when he throws these enemies down. I wasted too many of those chain attacks. He really wants me trapped in there, dude. Ugh. Oh, wait. I can shoot him in there. Interesting. Well, we used all of our sub-tanks, unfortunately. And, of course, you can't continue where you left off. Rough. Alright, we just gotta end this, then. Go recharge our sub-tanks. We're getting better at Mega Man, or at the 0 part, and at the first Sigma part. Boy, stage 2 there was just cheap. Alright, Bubble Crab, what you got? Almost a 3-hour stream. I really was hoping it wasn't going to take this long, but we had to restart all of those bosses after we had shut it down once. It's really too bad. Actually, don't think I wanted that, but whatever. At least this one is nice and recharges your abilities after after you leave the level. Go to a different level. The first one wasn't that nice. I'm purposefully taking some damage here to help charge up Giga Crush. Gotta be almost done now. That's it. Let's go. I gotta like stretch, man. Gotta like. Alright, big baddie. For the 15th time. And is there save states? If I could save it after I'd beaten that first, like, humanoid Sigma part, having used only the one tank, that would have been great. But I don't know if there is. You don't need it, just move forward. You don't need it, you don't need it. Okay, flame charge thing. Let's do it. Ideally, I would get to the point where I can face Zero without taking any damage, let alone using a sub-tank. We're getting better at not needing a sub-tank, but we're not perfect at it yet. Here he comes. Okay, he got me on that one. I cede that point to you, Zero. Oh, he got me there too. Woo, that was close. We're getting a lot better at this. A little too eager on that one. He's defending. I don't like that. He only needs like 1 or 2 hits here. That was it. Okay, so he hit me like 3 times? That was really good. Happy about that. So we have most of our health bar now as we're going to face Sigma Part 1. Kaboom! See you, Zero. Alright, we got a lot better at Sigma Part 1, especially last time. We were really getting them good. So now we just need to be able to do the same for Sigma Part 2. More important than hitting him is not getting hit. And so far, we're doing only okay at that at best. Okay, this is a really strong start. Come on. Come on. One more hit, and it'll be 2 rounds without any sub-tanks. Great. So we'll use our first one right here as we get to the second stage of Sigma. Then, hopefully, we get smarter about how we use that S-chain, and we can take him out. Okay. Tank number 1. If you don't have the drop on that right away, it's kind of over. He's got you. Like that. Really no great way around that. There we go. Okay, don't get too crazy. Get your health back. It's purple. Next is orange. Then red, and red is where it gets really crazy. Stupid difficult. If we do this part correctly, it looks like we might get a fair amount of items from it. There's red. He seems really relentless at this. Yeah, I don't think there's any way around it. Get off me. Got him, got him, got him, got him. Did I really get... Is that actually the end of it? It says it's really over. Is this the actual end? That was the final Sigma? Really? I guess it was only 3 stages, including 0. There's no way. There's gotta be one more stage, doesn't there? Mega Man X, I have lost to you again! Each defeat only makes me stronger and serves to bring you closer to your ultimate doom. But something is not right. I don't quite understand. Why did Zero... He is last of the Doctor's creations. Wow. I'm kind of surprised that was the last form of Sigma. I guess they really wanted to show off those 3D effects. There's only a few enemies in the whole game that used that. So I'm kind of shocked the final form of Sigma used it. Huh. Yes! We finally beat it. And it is about exactly 3 hours here, so that's good. Whew! First time ever beating Mega Man X2. Took some practice with those final bosses, right? But eventually we got it. Did we have a spare sub-tank? I might have had 1 sub-tank left over. We got good enough we didn't even need the 4th one. It's impressive to me. Parker says, whoa, Jay actually won! I know, right? It was a struggle, but we did it. Yes! Joined by his friend Zero, Mega Man X gazes over the sea. They give you like a little cinematic ending. They did this in the first one too. Sigma has once again been destroyed, but X wonders if the fighting will truly end. Spoiler alert, there are 6 more of these. It does not end yet. Was Dr. Light's dream of a world in which Reploids and humans live together in peace merely a dream? Was his dream merely a dream? Did it not say dream earlier? Because it seemed like it did. The price of peace is often high, X thinks to himself. Yeah, but in the process, you look dope. That armor is awesome. Who or what must be sacrificed for it to become reality? Who or what, indeed. And when the time comes, will he be able to do it? I think he's proven himself to do it. Twice now. The future holds the answers. Or does it? I'm just assuming. No, that was it. They just left it on or. Yeah! And now you get these like, oh, here's the cast of Mega Man 2, and it's like literally the characters in the game. You're like, what? Why is these movie? Cannon driver, scriver, bar weighing, scrambler. Like, what? Mecha arm. So funny. So, yeah! Woo! We struggled. We struggled. Just fall into my green screen for a second there. We got it! Woo! Out of respect, I always like to watch all the way through the credits. Eventually we're going to see normal video game credits with the creators' names in it, but for now, we get these. The characters of the movie you just watched are Chop Register, Raider Killer, Crash Rotor. Stupid. Oh man, Disc Boy 08, he was my favorite. I love Disc Boy 08. That, like, chain power... Morph Moth. Oh, it tells you their power and speed. Interesting. That chain link power was surprisingly useful in a lot of cases. A lot of the end bosses were weak against that chain. Very strange. Ryuka-chan says, well done, Jay! Thanks, Ryuka-chan. You didn't fall asleep on me there, did you? You were silent for a bit there. Let's see, what time is it for you? It is 4 a.m. It is 4 a.m. for you, so there's a strong chance that you were sleeping a little bit there. It's always an accomplishment to beat Mega Man games. Yes! Boy, those bosses in particular at the end there were really tough, the Sigma ones. But yeah, we really got to it. Really got the pattern down. J.E. says, you know, the fact that Henry Cavill is being a bit iffy on returning as Superman, and the fact that Ben Affleck has gone to rehab doesn't bode well for the Superman and Batman sides of the DCEU. No. And not to mention, those movies weren't all that... Black Zero? How do I get Black Zero? I wonder if that's something that can happen in this game. I know you see Black Zero come back in Mega Man X4, 5, or 6. There's actually a way that you can unlock him as a playable character. Zero, like, you get a choice to play as Zero right away, but you get a choice, or like you do certain things, and then Zero suddenly becomes Black Zero, and it's awesome. So my guess is it's just stuck on this screen, so yeah. Alright guys, so thanks so much for watching. You're all the best. Remember to like the video if you haven't already. Follow, subscribe, all that business. And I'll see you later today for another stream. So thanks for coming, guys. See ya.